Good morning, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the Morning, Big Frank Podcast. What is, what's up, what's going on? Hope your day is going well and you are in good spirits. Call your neighbor, call your friend, call your auntie, them, call your peoples. Let them know that Big Frank is on this morning, tapping in with a great friend of mine, Marsha McWilson. Greetings and welcome to the room. How are you today?
Hello, Big Frank.
How you feeling?
I'm doing fine, especially in this beautiful, spacious studio.
Oh, thank you.
I am so happy for you.
No, thank you.
I'm looking for you to just be on all around the world, being one of the biggest media people like BET. That's where they all started.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that is truly the goal. Really to make something major, something big happen. But you know, it's in God's hands and it's gonna be big.
That's right, because my God is big.
No, absolutely.
Stop.
Listen, so Marsha and I, we go back a good ways. You know what?
I did your mama's hair,
Exactly. I was just getting ready to say that.
You was in your mama's belly, and I was doing her hair, honey.
Yeah.
And then you start growing and growing and growing, and oh my God.
Yeah.
Real big.
Yeah, so just putting that microphone in front of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good. It's all right.
I done moved the mic back.
It's okay. It's good.
That's
but we from just so much that you bring to the table, just being who you are. I don't know where to start. I don't know. Do I start from years ago, a decade ago? Do I start from where you at now?
No, start wherever you want.
So, how did this music thing
hit
you?
Well, you already know.
Yeah.
I'm a singing hairdresser.
Yeah.
God has already ordained me to do this. I have been saved since I was 11, Frank.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so I don't want to say this word, but
say it.
Beautiful.
Say that.
That's because my God preserved me because I did not indulge in the things of the world,
Talk about that.
Which mean drinking, smoking, men.
Yeah.
No, I was preserved for a time like this.
Yeah. So with that being said, a perfect segue. And how do you balance? Come on, because you know, not just the song itself. If y'all don't know, she's a hit writer. Okay.
Is that a hit? Come on now.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. When you're just off grip, when your name is mentioned, balance. There's not a person that says Marsha Wilson and not says walking the tight. There's nobody. There's not a soul.
Do you know that that's true? You're right. Because every time I pass it, holler out balance, I say balance.
Absolutely, because when I tell you that thing still hit today.
Oh, it's a classic.
It's a classic.
But Stephen McCaster, I cannot take all that.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you, Stephen McCaster is a genius. I just shake my head at that guy. If I can just sit him down for 10 minutes in the studio, I would be a multi-billionaire. But God gave me that song. I was actually doing Savita Ivy's hair, and I did her hair, and she was telling me, I got to do this, I got to do that, and I got to do this. And I was doing her hair. Then I ran upstairs and put a roast in the oven. Then I ran up there and made the bed. And when I made the bed, the cover went down. And when the cover went down, all of a sudden, the words walking the tightrope of life,
Come on.
dealing with all kind of strife. I said, wait a minute, hold on. It was a download. So I ran to my baby's karaoke machine and I grabbed Jalen's karaoke machine and I began to pen those words right there, just a couple of lines of it. And then all of a sudden I said, Stephen, you ain't gonna believe this. He was like, what? I said, man, I just got a song from heaven. And he says, what are you talking about? I said, man, listen to this. So I gave him the medley and how I wanted to go. That boy went in, heard it, went into the studio and created balance, the music. So I gave him what I heard. He heard what I gave him. And that boy just gave us, I don't mean to call him a boy, but that boy is bad, okay? He came with the music, and when he came with the music, me and my husband heard it, and we just began to weep and cry just from the music. I never seen anything like it. Then I went and I had $30. Say $30, Frank. I had $30, so that means I could not mess up. Okay.
What?
I'm doing a one take.
Absolutely.
Studio time. What Rob Delariso, the baddest mixer and engineer out there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I went and got on that mic, and then the rest of the words came. I never pinned it because I wasn't ready, but I knew I had made the appointment and I couldn't break it. And I only had $30. I went in there, and all of a sudden, the second part of the song downloaded right on the mic. It was a one take. And when I finished, I looked up, I was crying, Rob was crying. And after that, he said, I'm not touching it. This is a one take. Tina Turner is the only one I know could have ever done like that. Her and Whitney, they said Whitney would do it and Tina would do it. Well, I did it because God allowed me to do it. And when I tell you that song, when I recorded it, that was it, man. That was it. And the problem was I couldn't do anything better. So that's why I hadn't wrote any more hits, because God did it. First song I ever wrote. And guess what? I'm singing on that song 11, 12 years later. That song is the song that got me to Tyler Perry. Because guess what? I said, I'm going to write a song and I'm going to get it to Tyler Perry. Guess what? I wrote a song. Tyler Perry came to me, sent me tickets because I won his movie search challenge. Yeah. And he sent me, and I came straight to him, no agent, no nothing. And I presented that song to him. He hasn't done anything yet with it because it's not time. But I gave that song to his assistant, which is Raven. And baby, it is waiting. And now look what all he owns. Right. So the time is cooking. So the world hasn't even heard Balance yet. Right. Y'all heard it. Right. And y'all know about it. So I got about 15 houses I'm gonna build off Balance.
All it's gonna take is a song, a credit, and
that's
time,
it,
and royalties. But now the world.
The world.
Balance. So
you can go on YouTube and hear Balance, absolutely, y'all. Absolutely. You first of all, it's a classic for Christmas. Yeah. People don't realize that it's a classic for right now. Like I need to be listening to my own song right now because I'm busy doing a lot of stuff. Frank, when you're in a tight, listen to that song.
It's a song for life.
It's a song. It's a classic. But it's a song that makes you actually get things done. Absolutely. People don't realize and bring you peace in your mind.
So with that being said, we got the young lady who's saved, been preserved for a time. Now I'm in music. God releases this hit for me. And how do you balance that attraction? You're the woman of God, that element of it, but you've also been called and gifted to sing the blues, and to broaden your horizon. And the question that I have for you is how do you balance that along with ministry and trusting God's instructions?
Actually, it's real easy, Frank. I'm gonna tell you how easy it is. He gave me these two things, and they're called ears. Baby, he'll tell me, he said, Marsha, do this. I said, okay, Daddy. Yeah. Okay. And then he'll say, well, this is how it goes, Frank.
I understand. Go ahead.
It's a Holy Ghost go. Marsha, I need you to do that. And I go, oh no, Holy Ghost, I got that. I'm gonna do that. And he'll go, okay. Let's see how that go for you. And then all of a sudden it don't go. And I go, you know what? He said, well, I already told you. When you gonna learn? He said, I told you what to do. Yeah. I'm telling you, it goes down to Frank of what color to wear. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, I can come in and he'll go, I want you to wear this, 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 and this. People say, oh, she deep. She crazy. No, baby. I'm putting on red because God then told a millionaire, come in the room and the first person you see in red, give her $1 million. That's what kind of instruction I'm getting. That's how I balance it. Yeah. I just really listen. And when I do listen, baby, as they say, baby, you just do right. I hit it.
Listen to what the Father says.
That's right. And it's really simply, I just trust him and I listen, Frank. Yeah.
And I think that sometimes we make it too extra.
Right.
If you just listen to what he said.
Okay. How I do balance, I get up, I say, okay, you already know I'm jacked. Until you tell me what to do, You already know. I done came to the conclusion I am 57. Sometimes I got to ask my husband, how old is my baby? I don't even know. That's how fast I'll be going, Frank. Here go Marsha, you 57. I go, man, listen, let me tell you, I go just like this. I don't want to do nothing. And I mean, go nowhere, do nothing unless it is the will of the Father. I don't want to do what Marsha want to do. So when y'all see me, oh, that's Marsha. No, baby, that's God. That's Marsha. No, baby, that's God. And I am doing what he asked me to, what he tells me to do. So I'll go look at him and say, Daddy, you want me to go on Tom Joyner? I never forget I asked him. I was like, really? I said, God, oh, I would love to go on Tom Joyner cruise one year. He was like, you can go. I said, what? Really, Daddy, really? He said, call right now. All of a sudden, Tom Joyner put out a word like this. He said, I know y'all thought the cruise is full. He said, but I tell you, the next 10 people call, you can get in for $900. Frank, I said, God, you got to be kidding me. He said, call. Frank, let me tell you how bad your girl is. Your girl's so bad, I went and stayed with 4 strangers in a cabin. 4 women in a cabin that I didn't know for $900. And I've been on that cruise for 17 years since.
I tell people all the time, just do what he said.
Right.
Like you ain't got to have all your do what he said.
Don't have to have all your ducks in a row, like I just said. Do what he said.
Do what he said. He makes provision. He provides. He shows up. He makes a way. But you just show up, because now here you are now. This is what you do. This is what I do. This is what you do. And I think that those elements and those components is just we see them online.
Yeah. But they don't know how. Frank, I'm going to tell you how I got into the blues. You know, church people want to say, oh, I know I keep going down because of this mic. Can I just hold this? Yeah. Yeah, y'all got me hunched over. Okay, Lord, Marsha. Anyways, but Frank, a lot of people want to know how I heard this one dude come up to me. You should be singing the book of James instead of Etta James. Her name ain't Ella. Her name is Etta. That's Ella Fitzgerald. You're getting them mixed up. Number one, I am a church girl. That's all I know. All of a sudden, I go to sing in church, and guess what? They won't let me sing. Oh, we ain't got no room on the program for you. That's what they told me. Oh, you can't sing in our choir because you too much. You all that, and you outshine everybody. Oh no, we can't have you. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't have that. Oh, wow. I didn't showed up. I never forget. I showed up for a funeral and got all the way up in the pulpit, canceled my customers. You know, I got a salon. Canceled my customers, got up in the pulpit and in the choir stand. Honey, they had sent the usher. We got somebody else. Whoa. I said, in Trinity Baptist Church, I ain't lying, man. Jeez. I said, y'all got somebody else. Okay. I put my finger up and went on back home. I said, God, you see how they do me? He said, that's all right, Marsha, I got somewhere for you. So all of a sudden I go downtown because I was depressed over that. And I see Toby Rotella down there, and he's sick as a dog, sick. And I see him walking around, and I said, what's wrong? What y'all doing? And I'm hearing them on the stage singing, don't let the devil ride. Some of my white brothers, you know. I'm going, wait a minute, hold on. What is they doing singing church music, our church music? That's our church music. I said, look, man, you give me that mic one time and I'm going to shut it down, okay? He said, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling good. I'm fighting cancer. I said, you fighting cancer? Come on, do you know how many people I done prayed for cancer? I done prayed for 9-10 people, and God healed them. I laid hands on Toby Rotella. That day, cancer had went into remission. And he says, guess what? I'm going to bring you in for the gospel blues brunch. And guess what? I want you to start singing the gospel there. And I said, okay. So I said, I want to celebrate you and your girlfriend. I'm going to sing At Last for you. And I sang At Last. And when I sang At Last, that's when it took off. Boom! Etta James. And guess what? He gave me a microphone. He gave me a tent. And most of all, he gave me a check. I said, oh, they ain't giving no checks out in a choir rehearsal. I said, oh, Jesus, I think I got something here. Oh, he got my shot. Okay, ain't lying. They treated me like, oh my God, we need your godliness here. We need your love. We love you. Guess what? They embraced me. I said, please. Then I went on Tom Joyner. Tom Joyner had gospel people that they wasn't even paying, man. They brought me in to sing, thank you, Tom Joyner, and Tyler Perry for making me a star. You ain't heard that one. That's on one of my blues CDs. You don't even know it. You got to hear it. It's a hit. I wrote, thank you, Tom Jordan. I said, ow, 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 ow. It's the Tom Morning. You did hear that. Tom Jordan Morning Show. They brought me in on the cruise, paid for because I sang the blues. So I said, oh man, this is jacked up. I sing the gospel. They don't even want to pay you, but I'm singing the blues. The Lord said, I'm opening doors for you. He said, go ahead. And then the church people got mad.
That's what they do.
They got mad and they started ridiculing me. Ridiculing, talking about me.
Yeah.
And now guess what, Frank? All those same people that talked about me, they singing in the clubs today. Ain't that deep? But they dogged me.
Listen to me. And what's crazy is when I tell you that there was a few events that I went to, the whole praise team is here.
I already told you. Oh, no, but the whole praise team will dog you. Okay, but guess what? Now I see them all gigging. Okay? And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. But y'all dogged me. Let me tell you what I did for you. I opened the door for you. Because guess what? Don't you think Andre Crouch had a problem like that? When he came out and said, oh, happy day, the church condemned him. Okay? Don't you think Kirk Franklin was condemned? Guess what? At Blues Arena, y'all don't even know how many folks are saved in the Blues Arena. Y'all don't even know when I got on Tom Joyner Cruise and I saw what was going on. Guess what it was? Morning worship at 6 a.m. and you couldn't get a seat. And guess who was the host? Bobby Jones Gospel. That's how I'm so familiar with Bobby Jones, because Bobby Jones fell in love with me on the cruise. Wow. So we like this because at 6 a.m., Marsha was on her face praying and singing on Tom Joyner Cruise, church on the boat. Okay? So now, man, when I tell you that thing blew up, we're in revival for 8 days on Tom Joyner Cruise. And it's always been like that. So when I asked God, can I go? I thought I was going to partying all night and go. No, baby. I'm going and I'm in revival all week. And now that I knew that, I just let them say what they wanted to say. And every star, guess what? The stars running to me. Guess who ran to me and said, I can't wait to hear you sing. You ready? Mary got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Sugar Bear, honey. Guess who it is? Deacon Sugar Bear. He's a deacon in the church. And we're going to do something. Collaborate together. Oh, listen, man, when I tell you, he's like, I'm just waiting on you, girl.
No, what that shows is that, if nothing else from today, hearing the voice of God would be the title. And we're not done yet, but you've unpacked so much stuff already that makes me want to just dive into it in conversation, because you're just evidence that God is moving. And you also prove that people gonna say what they're gonna say, not knowing the details of the journey.
Right.
And you don't have a time or a place to have to defend yourself. You keep He'll tell you, no, just keep on moving.
No, but sometimes I get mad, Frank.
I believe it.
I'm a man. I get mad in a minute and say, you know what? Get you some business,
No.
okay? That part, you business,
Right.
okay? Um, this is the thing, Frank. I really, I just can't get over people. You know, I can't get over them. Just get you some business. Get your own assignment.
For sure.
This is my assignment. When they did not call nobody but Noah and said, Noah, I want you to build the ark because it's gonna rain. First of all, what is an ark?
What is it?
Number two, what
Talk.
is rain?
Talk. What is it?
Okay. Okay, I never thought I would be doing editing. Y'all don't even know. Every star I can look on TV and every star, the brat, you know the brat. Me, the brat sat down and was watching me sing at church. And I said, you know what? I am so sorry. I don't know who you are.
That's wild.
And she felt so bad that I didn't know who she was. And she was like, I know God. And I felt so bad. She was like, I know God. And I'm like, no, but it was like I wasn't into hip hop. So I didn't know who she was. But that night I went to see her. And guess what? I knew who she was after that.
No, for sure.
And I came back to her and she was so sweet and so kind. People don't even know. Tiffany Haddish. I'm sitting right there. The first time I was on TV, I was with Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany loved Marsha. Tiffany made Tyler Perry blush because when I came in the room, she was like, "Yeah, Marsha told me that she was hugging all over you, and you didn't have no haircut all week, and now you knew she was coming. You got a haircut. I want to know what's up with that." Oh, he said, "I'm gonna kill you, Tiffany." But Tiffany Haddish, when I tell you, so many stars, you wouldn't believe, Frank, that the real pretty girl that's on she was on the next top model. She really light skinned, honey. When I'm telling you, we hung the whole time. People don't even Leandra hung the whole time. Y'all be thinking, oh, Marsha thinks she a star. No, the stars know Marsha a star.
No, and you know what? You know what?
But you know what a star is? A light, baby.
That's it.
I ain't grand. Baby, I'm a light.
But you know what it is and it's sometimes we'll talk about this in we can advance on because it's the concept or the mindset of those around you.
Right.
You don't realize I'm just doing what God said.
Yes.
And you think I'm trying to be grand.
You think right. I'm being Marsha.
I can't be nothing else but
right. Oh, she's too much. No, how about you're not enough?
You're not.
Oh, she's over the top. What about you being beneath?
What about you being beneath?
Oh, why don't you start? I got to go to work in a minute. You better cut it out.
So there's when I tell you that there's another interview due here with you, and we have more time to really dive into the depths of just your life and the totality.
I know you got to call me back.
No, for sure.
Because I got a show coming up, and you're gonna make me scream, and I don't want to, mess up my voice.
So, when I tell you that she has so much to offer, listen. If you haven't, man, follow her on Facebook.
Hey, Marianne.
YouTube. She's out here. But listen,
HD, my baby HD. He listening in. HD got saved under my ministry. I was at karaoke. See, God sent me to karaoke.
And people, let me just say this while I'm here for 37 seconds. And I'm trying to tell you that I get the people who are churchy and in your box. When God sends you to a place,
right?
I'm gonna use my girl Fantasia as an example. I went to her concert. That's Fantasia. She sung her songs, Fantasia, did all that stuff. But the level of worship,
that's right,
that came and repentance that she brought to a room
all the time.
Your church people could never.
Listen, speaking of Fantasia, I know her, and she put me up on her show to direct the choir.
Yes.
So people don't even know.
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking about Johnny Gill gave me the mic in his show.
I'll say that I laugh a little bit because I don't know how, and I don't know when, but if Marsha is in the room,
God tells them to do that. How you think? Do y'all think I planned that? They said, listen, when Johnny Gill gave me that mic, he didn't even know what was going to happen. You go on YouTube and see that. Yes, he was shouting. He was like, oh my God, who is this girl? I promise y'all I don't know this girl, but this girl didn't killed it. But listen, HD got saved. I saw him and I said, you're going to sing for the Lord. God's going to turn your life around and you're going to come into a whole lot of money. He looked at me. Yeah, okay. Next time I seen him, I said, "Hey man, you get saved." He's like, "No, I'm gonna party just one more time for New Year's Eve." He's like, "Marsha, after that, then I'm gonna go get saved." That dude was left out from me and went and saw that he had a brand new truck.
Mm,
He went and looked, and his tire was flat. He wasn't going nowhere on New Year's Eve but church, and he went and got saved.
my Lord.
And that when I say that dude is saved to the bone, he got so saved that I said, "Hey, HG, I want you to come on this show." I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, you too deep.
You deep now.
You deep. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. He a baby. He a baby. He ain't ready. But he saw the balance act. He saw what his I want to call him his big sis. I'm his big sis. And he saw the balancing act and how I did it. I said, HD, you can sing about love, just you just can't love all them ladies. I said, you gotta love one, your wife. And he's been with me. He's going to be on that show, and he's a prime testimony. And that year that I prophesied, that dude made over $60,000 in his own T-shirt business. So when I tell you I listen and I do what God tell me to do, He told me to tell him that he needed to get saved because God had a plan for him.
Listen, so much is happening in this interview just right here, right now, you guys. If you haven't watched it from the beginning, tap into it. But listen, I like the way this flyer is set up. Niagara Falls Music Hall of Famer and blues queen,
Yes, yeah.
Marsha McWilson. She has a show coming up December 8th, Motown Christmas. Tell us a little bit more about that and what you got going on.
I'm gonna tell you, when I say it pays, people say, "How she get that?" I helped somebody, and the person that I helped, I didn't know who she was connected to. She happened to be connected to the CEO of Batavia Downs. It was her husband.
Wow.
And I didn't know it. I just helped her because I liked her, and I began to pray for her, and she ended up winning a campaign of being the first woman judge.
Wow.
In Lockport.
Wow.
And I said, well, we got this first thing on us because I'm the first black woman ever to be inducted in the Music Hall of Fame in the city of Niagara Falls. Wow. I'm the first black woman to ever have Marsha McWilson Day in the city of Niagara Falls, Buffalo, and Lockport. Wow. And I was declared by Maristano Queen of Blues. Wow. The only reason why I'm doing that is because God said it, not me. Yeah. I didn't tell these people to do that. Right. These people just did what God told them to do. Mm-hmm. And that's how we came up with that. He said, Marsha, you can do anything you want to do. I said, what? Well, first of all, I promise you. Listen, Stephanie Coward, people want to know, Stephanie Coward is an angel. I would not be doing what I'm doing, Miss Marsha's Life Lessons in the Board of Education, if it wasn't for Stephanie Coward. Okay, she gave me, let me tell you what she did. She gave me room to be me. She said, Marsha, I want you to go to that school and I want you to do what you do. I said, what do you mean? She said, anything you want to do. See, I tell you, people, you gotta watch. Don't put people in the box. You let them go. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. And I said, okay, Stephanie. And so after I did that, she said, well, Marsha, you already know the lady you helped, her husband owned a casino. Ask him if you can come out there. I said, girl, please. Really? She said, yeah. I asked him. Henry Watasik. And then we got to call a whole nother show for that because that man, God uses that man greatly. Do you hear me? People say, oh, you going through the casino. Oh, Jesus went in. Wait a minute, hold on. Where did Jesus go? He went into where there was wasn't they selling stuff and
he turned tables over?
When he was turning the table.
He was at the party with his mother.
Okay, and
they was drinking.
Okay, wait a minute, but didn't he get the best wine? That's all I want to. Listen, I'm not condoning this, people. I'm just doing what the word said. I read what the word. What? No grape juice. That's the best grape juice I ever tasted. The devil is a lie. They said that was the best. That party was turned up. The best they ever had. Okay, not trying to be funny. Just don't get drunk. But anyways, this man said, "Do what you want to do." I said, "What?" Well, I want to bring gospel to the casino. I want to bring Motown to the casino. I want to bring Marsha to the casino. And so guess what? Marsha don't do nothing by herself. Because you know why? If I did it by myself, y'all wouldn't come. Sad, but it's true. I got other people, and you understand what I'm talking about. Other people say, oh, Marsha, and you read between the lines. Oh, Marsha, we would go anywhere you would want us. But guess what? We know we need to take everybody with us. So I had to bring my friends so y'all can come see yourself. Crickets, crickets,
Yes.
crickets. I ain't trying to be funny.
No, it's real.
But God said help them.
Yeah.
So I'm helping my babies.
Yeah.
HD is my baby. And Marshawn Hamilton, that's my big. These are my 7-foot sons. Okay, I call them my brothers, my sons. I call them my.
We call my twin.
Okay, and then my own flesh and blood, Cameron Connor McWilson.
Yes.
Okay, and then I don't go nowhere without Ella Robinson and the New Beginnings because guess what? They're a choir.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to let you in on my secret, but if you bring a choir somewhere, you got a packed house. Okay?
Yeah. Don't drop too much.
All right. And guess what?
It's nice that see choirs everywhere. Like, hey,
Yeah,
Marsha said.
that's right. Oh, but you're right. And you know what? I'm gonna drop it. You know why? It ain't mine to have.
Absolutely.
And I get it, Frank.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm just smart because I listen to the Holy Ghost. He tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I bring Ella everywhere I go because Ella has been all over the world, out of the world, and all over the countries.
She's my music teacher.
That's right. And she's my mama.
Wow.
Okay. And when God blesses me, I give my mama a tenth of that tithe.
Come on.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I am a tithe payer.
Talk to the people.
I am a tithe payer. So if y'all don't see my tithes low, it's because I ain't got no shows. So I'm gonna need y'all to call me because I'm gonna pay my tithes. Okay.
For sure.
And I'm gonna give my offering. I'm a giver. And then we got, guess who else? Steadfast. Steadfast. These are 4 young men, and now they added in a female, La Chanel McLean. So when I tell you, we got a whole lineup, and then I have my beautiful band with my dancer. I got dancers.
Yeah.
And guess what? One of my I'm dancers and singers. Well, I ain't go say dancers because last year I had reindeers and the Rockettes. They were so good that they thought it was their show, and they was on there for about 25 minutes. Them people was mad. They was like, "Wait a minute, now they cute, but guess what? When Marsha coming out?" So I had to cut my reindeers down, y'all. I had to cut my reindeers, and we're gonna work it out, and we're gonna get them on next year, but we're gonna get them on a timely fashion. Because it's a 90-minute show and it's happening fast. Oh, it's fast moving. All the Motown songs we doing regular Motown and we're doing Christmas. So it ain't gonna be all, just Motown. It's gonna be Motown, Christmas. Guess what, y'all? I'm turning into Etta. Y'all already know I'm gonna do Etta. That's my main thing. But guess who I'm doing? I'm doing Aretha. Y'all already know I'm gonna do Aretha. Then I'm gonna do Eartha Kitt. Santa Baby, okay? And then the surprise, y'all. Ain't never did it before. Diana Ross. I'm doing Diana Ross. Okay. And guess who is the godfather of soul? James Brown. Yeah. So I got a whole lineup. Little Luther. Luther.
Now, Luther, my boy.
I got a little Luther. I got to throw Luther in there. Yeah. And then I'm going to do my blues. Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I got a whole lineup of things, but I got Kelly Dumas and Reggie Dumas is my backbone. Yes. And then the one and only Machine. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she is a machine. That one, as they called her, Aisha Balance. Woo, baby! When I tell you, if you got Aisha Balance on your team, you winning. She booked all the hotel up with the hotel is sold out. I'm sorry, y'all. The hotel is sold out. So sorry, but next year we're going to have the whole complete hotel, and we're going to have a date next year. So therefore, we'll have all of everybody can book up, but there are still rooms at the next hotel. So they're filling up 2 and 3 other hotels down the street already. And it is, I believe, the Quality Inn is doing a package for $129 with free tickets for Marsha.
Y'all don't hear Marsha talking. I'm talking about she's selling a hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about. We're not just saying it's a packed house. I'm telling you that the hotels is full.
Oh yeah,
And packed.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on. Listen.
And no, almost 3. We're going on 3. We're going on with La Quinta Inn. We're working on that. We already got the Quality Inn and Best Western and Relax Inn.
I'm gonna be messy.
You gonna be messy?
Your conference could never. You can't get to listen. Listen, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, you know what? That's deep. I ain't even think about that.
Understand that the influence and the impact, and you're going to change lives.
Yeah, no. Every concert, you know what I'm doing. I'm serving God.
Absolutely.
And I'm giving God.
Absolutely.
Honey, baby, they be falling out.
Because the impact.
Okay.
The effect. Okay, we can get out of that. Listen, y'all. This is happening December 8th, 7:30 p.m. at Batavia Downs, the Gaming and Hotel, the Park Place Event Center inside Batavia Downs. Tickets are $15.
Wait a minute, hold on. Tickets are what?
15.
Say it again.
15.
But it's really not 15 because they're gonna give you $10 back to go play.
It's $5.
It's $5. Look, $5. $5. Okay. And guess what? I ain't condoning gambling, but y'all don't gotta sneak, Saints, and go to Vegas now. Come on, come on. Y'all ain't gotta sneak and go to Vegas. Cause you sneaking and going to Vegas. 45 minutes cheaper trip, okay? All right? 45 minutes. And for you deep people, the casino is on one side, the event center is on the other side. Yeah, exactly. No, you don't even got to go in the casino for my show. It is separate. And so that way kids can come. Yeah, kids can come. Really. No, straight up. I got fans. My fans is kids, man. Please. Hey, Pam Taylor. Hey, Ernie Bivens. We got Ernie Bivens out in Vegas. Y'all know I just came from Vegas with singing for. Thank you, Ernie, for coming in. Do you remind me? I went out there to sing for Rihanna's daddy and mama. You didn't know that?
I said you were out there. I didn't know what it was for.
Baby, they brought me in to sing at last at a James for Rihanna's daddy. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know. No, I really. They love me. And guess what? I ain't trying to be funny. I shut it down.
As you're supposed to.
Shut it down.
We really gotta go. When I tell you that, we need another conversation just vibing out.
I know we ain't even talked about the show.
We listen to me. She got to work. Wait
a minute. Ernie said, and she killed it. And Ernie, I go out to Vegas, right? And I met, I meet up with Lunel. I met Lunel on the cruise. And so she brought me in as one of her special guests to, meet with her afterwards. And she had a guy that opened up for her. And I said, do you know Ernie Bivens? Yeah, I know Ernie Bivens. He got them big muscles and guns. I said, oh, he done been working out, huh? Everybody know Ernie in Vegas. And guess what? He is now teamed up with them, and he was at Jimmy Fallon. So listen, y'all better listen. Why y'all hating? Don't hate. I teach this to my kids. Don't hate. That means you folding your hands. Oh, who do they think they are? He Black Ernie and she Marsha McWilson. Don't hate. Raise your hands and celebrate and congratulate.
And follow God's instructions.
That's right. That boy is funny. Listen, when I tell you Ernie's so funny, that Ernie will make you cry right there in front of you. I said, boy, I can't fool with you. He is very funny. And I know Ernie. It's because same thing when people say, oh yeah, Jesus. Oh yeah. Do y'all know Jesus could not work a miracle in his own home, on his own town?
Any clean thing come out of Nazareth.
I know. They wasn't fooling with Jesus. But guess what? I bet y'all gonna fool with us when we got our Grammys. And guess what? I'm going to go, resume your position. You know what that means? Keep doing what you was doing. Oh, that's Marsha. Yeah. Just say, oh, that's Marsha. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's right. This could be crazy.
I'm telling you, my thing is, Frank, I knew who you were when I first met you. And I worked with you, and I said, this guy is amazing. Beautiful personality and can dance his butt off. He can dance his butt off, y'all. And when I tell you just explosive personality, no, never lose that. Never lose that. Keep your flavor, your fire. That's why it's 716 fire, y'all. That's what it's called. This man got it. And you know what? I can't be jealous of what you got. So I'm mad 'cause I'm not 7 foot tall. Now I really wish I was tucked in a little bit more and smoothed out. But guess what? I can't be mad at you because you 7 foot tall. Is you crazy? Y'all sound stupid. Anyways, did I say stupid? I mean sanctified, silly. Y'all sound silly. Anyways, Frank, I gotta go to work to see my babies.
Listen, so make sure you guys get your tickets. Niagara Falls Music Hall of Fame.
Oh, you can get them at the door too, Frank.
Oh, come on. So get there. Just get there. Get them at the door.
Exit 48. I keep interrupting you because I'm so excited, man. Exit 48. That's like, when you go to Darien Lake, all of y'all, I ain't going way out there, but y'all sure went to Darien Lake. Nobody cried about that's way out there. It's the next, right? It's right after, exactly. Don't go Erie, go Albany. One person last year with Erie never made it to the show. Never made it to the show. Go Albany, straight shot, and you get off. And when you get off at exit 48, drive straight. Do not turn. Go straight until you see Park Avenue. And then you're going to make a left-hand turn, and you'll see, guess what? A billboard with me sitting up on it outside. In lights, baby. I ain't lying. Billboard.
Now, we got to go. Make sure you tap into the music. Follow Marsha McWilson on social media. Get your tickets. Show up at the door. It's going down. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. I'll be there having a good time.
And listen, we even got Richie Dahlward. He is Mr. Las Vegas. He's going to be hosting my show. And I have my wonderful brother from another mother, Mark Weber, who is my publicist, my everything. He's going to open up with a wonderful bio, so y'all really know who I really am, because I am an international singer. I just came from Africa this year. Just did Africa, Morocco, Jamaica, Mexico, all in 1 year. Not even knowing, about 6 months I did that. So I'm an international singer. I ain't just Marsha. Y'all better ask somebody.
You better ask somebody. Be out of here, y'all. It's good. Enjoy.
Frank, I love you.
I love you more. Let's go. Let's get it. It's Big Frank in the morning. Marsha McWilson. It's been a vibe. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Oh, baby.